Hey guys, we're constantly being asked what different elements might mean in dreams, and one of them we get are shoes. Now, I know I covered this a little bit when I talked about clothing, but I thought I could spend a little bit more time on this because shoes happen so often that they pop up in dreams and they can mean so many different things. You have some of the biblical examples. In Ephesians chapter 6, it says that shoes can represent being prepared with the gospel of peace. So shoes can talk about being prepared for evangelism. It can talk about walking in peace, walking in the shalom of God. But shoes are also just practical preparation to be able to walk out what it is that's been given you. And so you want to pay attention to some of the details about the shoes that they have. Are they the normal shoes that you would wear? Are they construction boots that have really good protection, that you're going to be well protected as you walk this thing out? Are you wearing sandals when you feel like you should be having hiking boots or tennis shoes? The type of shoes, and if they fit the situation, can have specific meaning. Do the shoes fit? If you have a pair of shoes on that don't fit, maybe they're too small for you. Maybe you're trying to fit into something that's not what you're really called to, that you've limited yourself. You've seen yourself as too small, but you actually have something bigger to walk in. Or maybe you're putting on a pair of shoes and they're too big for you. Could it mean that you're trying to do something that's beyond what your capacity is? Or could it be saying that you've been called to something that's bigger than what you're ready for right now, but you're going to grow into it? Again, the context is going to tell you a whole bunch because it could be positive or it could be more negative. It could be saying you're trying to do something that's beyond, or you're called to more and you're not quite there yet. Maybe the shoes are very particular. What would Cinderella's glass slipper be talking about? Maybe you have something that's very specific that's going to identify you to the prince, to the king. Or maybe there's a great calling for you to step out of servanthood and into the place of royalty and understanding who you really are because others have held you back and it's time to step out. See, something very specific like that could mean something very specific to that story. What if you're wearing somebody else's shoes? And that could be an invitation for you to have greater understanding or greater empathy for that person. You know the phrase, walk a mile in somebody else's shoes? When you walk a mile in somebody else's shoes, you get to figure out what it's like to really be them. And many times we don't understand why people respond or act the way that they do. But if we walked in their shoes, we would. And so that could be an invitation from the Lord to change your perspective, to see things from their point of view, because maybe you're misunderstanding something, or it's an invitation for you to walk closer in something that they have. It could be, maybe you're given a pair of shoes as somebody that's famous. Maybe you're given Bill Johnson's shoes that you're supposed to walk in, or Cindy Jacobs' shoes that you're supposed to walk in. Maybe it could be saying that you've been called to walk in a similar calling that they've been given in their lives. So shoes can mean a lot of different things, and the context really helps you to figure out what they might mean in your dream. I hope that's helpful. Shoes, that's another interesting dream element.